Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. So, hockey cards. They're a thing that has been around for a very long time. I would say since probably the 1950s, 60s, probably even before that, to be honest with you. They've been around for a very long time, and they're very valuable to card collectors. And for me, since I got into hockey in 2017, I have been collecting them for nearly 7 years now. And I gotta say, it is one of my favorite things to do, as you can tell. So, I have probably one of the biggest card collections out there. I wouldn't say I have the biggest, probably far from the biggest, honestly. But my collection is insane. I have 9 notebooks total. I got one that has like all the valuable cards in it, like the signed, the jersey cards, which I'll show a few of them to you guys throughout this video. And then I also have it with the rookie cards in there too. I got another one for like the ice battle cards, like they're playing cards you play against one another. Haven't used them yet, but still I have a binder for that. And then the rest are just all the other cards, organized by team, by player, by goalie, by position. It literally thousands of cards in front of you here. And I just spent probably a good 2 or 3 days organizing some more cards into it, looking through some of the cards that I do have. Now, I've never been one to go out and buy incredibly valuable cards. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy a Connor Bedard rookie card. Like, I don't even think I have one, to be honest with you. But what I like to do is I'll like to every now and then I'll go to Target, I'll go to a sports collector store, I'll buy 1 or 2 boxes with the money that I have from work, and I will just then, organize them, open them up, see if I get any good pulls, share them with my friends, and then I would organize them into all these binders here. So the cool thing about these binders is that, A, they're all organized by team, so like one over there has got like Anaheim, Arizona, Boston. This one's got like Columbus, Chicago, This one's got LA, Hartford, the North Stars. Then you got like Ottawa, the Rangers, the Flyers, Shark. You get what I'm saying. They're all organized into many different binders. Whenever a binder would get too full, I would start moving some of them to the next one. Like, for example, it started out as one binder very early on when I was doing this. And it's expanded all the way to 7 now. I've had to expand to a 7th one since I last made a collector's video. And I think I did this in 2022, but I never finished the series. I think I went for a couple of teams and then I never fully finished the series. So over the next month or so in this off season, because I need videos to upload a lot of the time, like August is brutal. I will be doing other series, like I'm doing the prospect pool overviews. I'm going to do some other history stuff. But what I do want to do now is I want to just show my hockey cards off. And I can make at least 40 videos here showing off every single card in the collection. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do that, get collections out for each team. And I figured, it'd be a cool idea to do during the off season when there's literally nothing going on. So you'll see this video around July 3rd because I am going away and I won't be around to actually make any videos. I will make videos of like a signing happens because it's literally on day 3 of free agency. But apart from that, there won't be anything going on. So I do have a lot of cards. I do have a lot of cards that are valuable. Like this entire binder here, it's not a ton, but it's a lot of cards that it's probably my most valuable binder, probably the most valuable thing in this room, honestly. I could probably sell this for maybe $1,000, maybe even like $2,000. There's a lot of good cards in here, and a lot of good pulls. So I figured it'd be cool for a little introduction video before I get into the official team collections. Do some show off some of the jersey cards and some of the signed cards before I wrap this one up. So the jersey cards. It's interesting because I don't really have that many of them. I really only collected them early on, and I haven't gotten a lot since. Because honestly, jersey cards kind of seem like a rarity now. They don't seem like they're too common anymore. I don't even think they're sold in packs anymore. You have to go and actually buy them off of Amazon and stuff like that. So that is why I don't have a lot of them. I think I only have 10 here, honestly. But I do have some decently valuable ones. Like, I have guys that you would not get, like, the casual fan, like, would not know, like, Yuka Hentunen. You do not know who this guy is. It's a nice red jersey there. He played for Nashville, I guess. But, obviously you don't know who that is. Like, a lot of them aren't too well known. I do have some, though. I have a Curtis Joseph one when he was with the Arizona Coyotes. It's pretty nice to have. I mean, a lot of the time I'm like, what should I do with this? Yeah, a lot of the time I'm like that. I will say this, I do have Danny Briere when he was with the Coyotes, now the current GM of the Flyers. Briere, always liked him, love him as the general manager. This is from like 2001, 2002, so back when the Arizona Coyotes existed. Or I guess they were the Phoenix Coyotes back then. I'm looking to see, like, who else I have. Yeah, not too well known. I would say this is the only other one that people might know, Jonas Hiller. Just, not too bad. Nice little feel there. I really don't know what the purpose of these are. I guess it's because they're valuable, because it's the guy's game-worn jersey, but still, it's not, like, something that, like, I would particularly, like, be like, oh, yeah, I want to go out and buy that. Like, I'd buy it in a pack, be like, yeah, that's cool, but I wouldn't, like, do much with it. Like, that's probably the first time I've pulled it out of that binder in a couple of years, honestly. It's probably the first time in a long time I've done that. In terms of the signed ones are interesting, because this is probably where most of the value's at. There's a lot of fake ones in here. Now, I really, like, haven't been too, like, I don't really care, like, if they're real or fake. Like, I know this one of this rookie card of Jamie Drysdale is absolutely fake. Like, you can tell it's not real. But this one is real. Nikolai Habibulin, obviously that is real because you can tell it's real. But it's something that, like, I don't really care about. But I do have some nice ones here. Like, I do have, like, a fake signed Mikko Rantanen card. That's cool. You can barely see the signature from him. But yeah, it just, a lot of the time too, I know signatures are, like, all in cursive and stuff, but it looks like a lot of the time it's literally just scribbly lines. Like what is this one of Huberdeau? Like, literally, what is that supposed to be? Like, I don't know. I genuinely have never understood that at all. When it comes to collecting, I do have valuable ones though. Like, this Mikael Granlund one is apparently very valuable. I think I won this from a card collector. But yeah, Granlund, I think that's obviously valuable. No longer with the Predators, obviously, but that is valuable. This one's real. I picked this up from a card store that was just selling loose cards. That's obviously real. You can tell that it's a base card, and you literally just signed the front of it. So, Derek King, it's pretty cool there for the Islanders fans. Carter Hart. This one's probably my most valuable card in my entire collection. This Andrei Vasilevsky one. There's only 99 of these cards in the world. And it is probably the most valuable card in my collection, without a doubt, in my opinion. When we go through all of them, you are definitely going to say, oh, that one might be more valuable than the other ones. But regardless, I think that one would be the most valuable. And then this last one here, too, with Sami Niku, which is on the thumbnail of this video. This one's relatively valuable as well, from the Winnipeg Jets there. He's no longer on the Jets, I don't even think. So, yeah, that's a lot of the collection. A lot of the collection seems from this book the most. And that's what we'll be at a lot here, because this is where the most valuable cards are at. I do have some pretty cool cards in these, but no signed, no jerseys, no rookies as far as I know. And they will all be in this binder right here. So, something you got to keep in mind. So, with the dividers, I literally have so many of these. It is insane. Like, my grandmother bought me a massive box of them, and then every year she would just keep buying me more. Like, I have tons in here. I have enough to probably last me for, like, years. Literally years. Unless someone ships me a massive shipment of cards that I don't have. Like, these will last me years. I will be using these until I'm probably in my 20s. If I'm being honest. And then for the duplicates, I do keep track of the duplicates. I have been putting them in this massive thing for the last couple of years now. Obviously, as you can tell, I've filled up one. I'm getting close to filling up another. It's something that obviously over the years you're gonna get plenty of duplicates, and eventually, you're gonna have nowhere to put them. So I have them in that box. Once the box gets full, I will start thinking of ways to use them. But I've already thought of a few ways. One thing that I did do was I would make a divider. Like I make this. Like this is like my Kings one. I know. Ignore the horrible handwriting. Los Angeles Kings. I just put my duplicate cards. Like these are cards that I already have in the collection, in here, and I thought this would be pretty cool to do. And I did it last summer. I was gonna wait a summer before I did it again because obviously I went through all my duplicates and I no longer have like all of them. Like some of them don't have the full 4 or aren't fully finished. But again, I've been still trying to think of ways to really like utilize stuff in my collection. But yeah. That's pretty much all there is to go on about with this card collection. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, I will post the first one I'll post the first one tomorrow. It'll be like Anaheim Ducks related, and then I'll try and get a bunch more out over the next couple of days and just trying to get as many out as I can for a nice little video there for you guys. And I'll also be posting other videos too. So that's the cool part. We'll be getting like at least 2 or 3 videos a day. I want to start trying to do that a lot more during the summer, especially too heading into my last year in high school. I'll have a lot more time after that to really get committed to this. And I know I've been doing it for 5 years, but balancing it with school has been difficult. Once this is my number one priority besides obviously college, I will be able to do a lot more with this. But regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And regardless, yeah, I'll see you guys in the first collection video. Adios.